going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MLB 23 The Show Diamond Dynasty video. It's Friday, which means we got brand new content in the game, including 5 99 overalls. Let's jump right on into it, talk about it. I want to start with Supercharged Players. So yesterday was opening day, and we talked about this a little bit in yesterday's video, but there's so many Supercharged cards out here right now, and they went a little bit above the norm because it was opening day. But every time somebody gets Supercharged, and if you don't know what that means, basically based off of IRL results, if a player has a really good game, like multiple home runs, things that don't always happen from a day-to-day basis, they're going to get a Supercharged card. Well, this year, because of the overall escalation and how they're doing overalls with these cards, you're always going to see 99 overalls. So it's a great opportunity for like a 5-day period to build a really good squad, and in most cases you're not going to have to spend a ton of stubs to do so, so you can get by day to day with this. So whenever you're in your main menu, right, the home screen, you're going to go over to player updates, and if you look in that bottom right part of your screen, it's going to show you Supercharged Players. So I do want to stress again, this is not going to be a normal thing from day to day. Because it was opening day, I believe they gave at least every team one Supercharged player. Now, you got cards like Aaron Judge and Garrett Cole. These are already more expensive cards. So if you had them, it's going to be great for you. If you didn't, you're not going to want to spend the stubs on these just for this 5 or at this point 4-day boost. But when you take a look at some of these other cards, right, there's a bunch of gold cards, silver cards that got supercharged, and they're all 99 overall. So we look at O'Neal Cruz, right? He now has power lefties 105, power against righties 125, contact against righties is at 120, the vision is 105, 99 speed, and originally this card was a 75 overall. Now I believe if we take a look at it in the market, he went from under 1,000 stubs to about 4,000 stubs, but for 4 days, right, I'm willing to spend about 4,000 stubs on this card to have it in my lineup for a couple days. And on the flip side, if you happen to have a bunch of these cards in your binder, you could be selling them right now and making a ton of profit. So it's just something to keep a lookout for throughout the duration of the year. But I just cannot stress it enough. This is not, we're not going to see this many supercharged cards at a time. It's just an exception with opening day. But I did want to talk about the fact that, you know, you can make some stubs off of these when players get supercharged boosts, and also wanted to show you how to locate these as San Diego Studios hands them out, and there's just overall a ton of them. If you're new to the game mode, you can always kind of find out what's coming out when you're in any of the Diamond Dynasty screens by just pressing your D-pad upwards, and it's going to give you a breakdown of like everything that's out and that's going on right now. Well, if you usually scroll to the right far enough, you can see the schedule, and what do you have here? It's a schedule of dates and times. Usually content drops for Diamond Dynasty content are 3 p.m. Eastern time. So today being the 31st, redeem your free Diamond Derek Jeter. We're going to talk about that because I think that's something that's already been available, but I'm not sure if it was only to people who pre-ordered like myself, and now it's for everybody. I can't tell because I already have the card, but I'll show you in the shop in a moment. And then there's going to be new packs, Diamond Duos and Around the World packs. So a bunch of 99 overalls, and being that the way that they're breaking down cards now, I mean, I think this is going to be a pretty consistent thing where every time we get a content drop or new packs in the store, we're going to see new 99 overalls. Let me show you where to get those. Obviously, you're going to go over to shop, you're going to go to packs and go to buy packs, but I also want to investigate the marketplace and look at the pricing, because I've already gone out and purchased 2 of the 99s that have come out already this year. And with the easy ways to make stubs in this game by flipping cards, it's not out of this world to think that like every time they drop a new 99, whether it's on a Tuesday or Friday, because that's usually when we get new packs in the game, that one could not afford to buy at least one of the 99s every time. And within a couple weeks, they're going to have 99 overalls at every single position. And again, I get how they're breaking everything down here, but I still don't think I'm a fan of the way that they're treating overalls this year. You know, after like the Series 1 or Season 1 ends, some of these cards will not be usable anymore, and I totally get they're trying to keep the game fresh that way, but it already feels like it's taken away the team building aspect of the game when you can go in and just play the World Baseball Classic program and get a bunch of 97s and 99s and then play a little bit of Team Affinity and flip some cards, and before you know it, 2-3 weeks into the game, you're going to have this goon squad And, you know, how much better are the cards that are going to be coming out after that? Are they really going to entice you to spend your money or your time to make upgrades when you can probably just get by with the 99s that you already have? So that's kind of where I'm at. It's not going to stop me from grinding or putting out videos, but it's just kind of how I feel about it. So we got the Around the World pack number 2, and it's 50,000 stubs. I do not recommend spending your stubs on packs, especially if you're a no money spent player like I am this year. This is the quickest way to lose your stubs, waste your stubs. The move is always and will be to save your stubs, or even in in Madden Ultimate Team, save your coins and just buy the players that you want. That's simply what I will be doing. But with this Around the World pack, you can see the feature items over on your right. I know my face cam's blocking it a little bit, but we have Edwin Diaz. Let me move it out of your way here. We got Edwin Diaz, we got Kyle Tucker, and we got Manny Machado. So those are the 99 overalls. Trace Thompson, Gary Sanchez. And by the way, you can always on these screens hit triangle on PlayStation, Y on Xbox, and it will pull up all of the attributes. So you can see, for example, here is what Gary Sanchez is looking like. And as expected, really good power against righties and lefties on this card. But you can scroll through with R1 and Enrique Hernandez, and then we have Diego Castillo and also Brandon Layton. So a bunch of 97s, 399s. You open up the pack, 50,000 stubs. You're either going to get the rare round, which is going to give you one of 2 choices from the 99 overalls. I'm sorry, one of 3 choices, or the base round, which is the more likely round to get one of those 97s. So that's the first pack drop that we got today. There's also the Diamond Duos pack. So this is the third one. This is basically what headliners were in previous years. You got one pack for 40,000 stubs. You can only open it once. It's going to guarantee you a gold or better player item with a highly increased chance to find one of the Diamond Duo players. This pack drop, number 3, is going to feature Jeff Bagwell. So here is the Bagwell card. Obviously 99 overall. Hitting attributes look cracked. Defense, not so much, but he is a first baseman. So usually that's not really going to be too bad with a first baseman not having good defense. And the other one is going to be Rob Nen, I believe it is. I don't think it's Neen. Rob Nen, honestly not familiar with this guy, but it is a closing pitcher here. And as you can see, another 99 overall, hits per 9 at 117. His velocity and break both at 99. So this could be a really good card out of the bullpen. It might not be overly expensive. So those are the 2 99s in this pack. If you open it up and you don't get the 99s, you're likely going to get something not that great. And then there's a 7,500 stub pack, which also gives you the chance at either of those 99s, but it only guarantees you a silver card. And silver cards this year, beyond any year, like usually this early in the year, you'll see silver cards go for, you know, sometimes 2,000-3,000 stubs, depending on the silvers. This year, you're seeing silvers already at like 100, 200, 300 stubs. So imagine spending 7,500 stubs on this pack, and the best card that you get is something that's worth like 300 stubs. Just another lesson here on why you should not be spending your stubs on packs, instead saving them and going out and just buying the players you want. Despite these cards being a 99 overall, and this is kind of what I was alluding to, you know, a few minutes into this video, is you take a look. This Bagwell card, which again is terrible defensively, but he can absolutely crush the ball aside from that 78 vision. He's only about 50,000 stubs. Now, I have enough to go out and buy him already if I want, and boom, I got a first baseman at a 99 overall, and it was that easy to flip enough stubs. We were pretty broke yesterday after buying that 99 overall Jordan Walker, and we've already found a way to get back up to 50K. So I might just go out and buy this card. I want to buy some of the newer cards so I can try them out when I get a chance to play. But you can see the Bagwell there, and then the World Baseball Classic 99s, Kyler Tucker, Diaz, and then Manny Machado. I mean, they're still right around 100K. Machado probably a little bit more expensive just simply because of his name, but still, like, for a 99 overall card, and, you know, 99 vision, hit power is great, contact is great, and he also is obviously really good defensively. The only thing he's going to lack is speed there. And you can play this card at first base. He's third by default, but first and shortstop. You know, 100,000 stubs, I don't think is that much when it's that easy to make stubs in the game. So you can build a goon squad not only through earning free content, but also, you know, just grinding the marketplace, flipping cards and buying some of these best players. And if we go back to the schedule before we get out of here, more is coming. So April 4th, 5th, and 7th are going to be our next content drops. Looks like a new Conquest map is on the way on the 4th, which is a W, because that's always going to feature free content, free packs, and whatnot. Some more Diamond Duo packs. Weekly Wonders is the Wednesday content. There's one right now available where you can go out and earn free stubs, XP for your Season 1 reward path, and you get a couple packs included as well. So that'll be on Wednesday. And then a week from today, we got Tops Now coming back, which is always fun because that's going to be part of the monthly awards. A brand new event that's going to feature 2 Legend rewards, new packs, of course, and a hunt for a golden egg, which is very, very intriguing. So a lot to look forward to. Not really a big content drop today, but the game just launched this week, and there's so much to do still right now, assuming that you haven't no-lifed it and maxed everything out. But that's all we got for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.